Hello, welcome to the channel, and if you're here for a review you come to the right place. Today we are going to look at this bad boy. Now in essence this video is really about can you detect on a budget. I've done a few before, but this one is brand new. It was available in Aldi and I think you can pick them up online, but you know, cheap detectors get a bit of stick, they get a bit of bad press. Stick with the branded. I want to see if you can spend £50, which is what this one is, £50 brand new, and see if you can get a feel for the hobby, because that's really what you want when you're buying a cheap machine. Normally it's, I just want to know if I'm going to like the hobby, and then you might progress to a slightly more expensive machine, which is exactly what I did. I started off with a Garrett Ace250 and then moved up. But some people don't have that budget. Some people have a smaller budget. So this is what we're going to do. It is called the just appears to be just called the metal detector. I haven't opened it yet. We're going to go indoors and do an unboxing. It is claiming to go to 20 centimeters deep. What it's going to find at 20 centimeters, whether it's a coin or a family-sized car, doesn't say. But you know, it comes with a digging tool, it comes with two 9-volt batteries which it runs on, and it's 1 kilo in weight with a 3-year guarantee. So what we're going to do, we're going to go indoors and we are going to have a look, see what's in there, and then in the next video we'll go out, we'll take it down the beach, maybe on some land. I don't know how it's going to handle the beach, but this is what it's all about. Right, let's get into this, shall we? Let's open this box of delights. Now, it's supposed to have a waterproof coil. You can discriminate. It does have a pinpoint function. Right, we've got one, looks to be digging tool. We'll get to that in a minute. That is packed in there, that one. I'm going to have to use a bit of brute force. There we go. There we are. Just stack the box over there. Alright, what we got in here? Well, first impressions, it does look like 50 quid's worth. It's all plastic by the looks of it. I don't know if it's ABS plastic, but we've got one set of instructions. Yes, there's English in there, and we have an additional instructions. Additional explanation to the use of discrimination. Right, so let's have a look at the coil, shall we? Yeah. I think it is an external, it's an external wound cable, but looking at that cable I think you're going to have to be extremely careful, as that looks very, very thin. You can see there, it's a very thin cable. You know, one coil, how big is the coil? I'll find out in a second. We'll find out how big the coil is. Looks about 7-inch coil, but it's supposed to be waterproof. One control box. Have a good look at the control box. We've got pinpoint, volume, discrimination, power and sensitivity. It's got a small earphone jack. As far as I know, I did have a quick look online. When that light comes on, basically game over. You don't get any warning. So you want to be carrying two 9-volt batteries with you as backup. Yeah, and just a basic needle display. There's your coil input. Right, that's one control box. Let's have a look at the handle assembly. I think it's just a 2-part assembly with a peculiar looking armrest. I thought that was the digging tool when I opened it, but no, it's not the digging tool. That looks like the armrest. Get out of the box. Right then, and then the rear shaft. Sorry, rear shaft. The top shaft is in there. How the heck have they got that in there? Like so. Let's move some of this out of the way. It does come complete with 2 batteries, but again, they're Blaupunkt batteries. I don't know how good they are. I've got some good rechargeables that I'm going to stick in it. Quite often, this sort of thing, if it comes with batteries, the batteries are no good. Looks to be a fairly quick assembly. Probably go in there like that. And you're going to, tell you what, I'll turn you off, I will assemble it, and then we'll have a quick look over it. And there's your arm support, and then obviously your coil goes down that end. Right, bear with me. Right, I've set the machine up, I have built it, and yeah, it is what it is. It's £50 worth of machine. Oh, I've left its hand on. It doesn't feel the most rugged thing in the world, but then nor did the Equinox 800. That felt cheap and nasty as well. In places, not all over. So I think as long as you're careful with it, very careful with it, and very careful with the cable, make sure that's tightly bound around the stem, otherwise you're going to get iffy signals that bashing on the metal. Sorry, I think that is hardened plastic, not metal. Yeah. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set it up. I've got some your typical finds, coins wise, a couple of rings, and I'm going to set it up. I've got a ruler and we're going to do some air testing, and I'll point the camera at the screen and you can see for yourself. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to turn it on. Now 11, they say in the book that 11 o'clock discrimination is, well, you discriminate iron, 12 o'clock is iron and nickel, 1 o'clock is iron, zinc and nickel, and then you go 3 o'clock, you can discriminate up to copper, and then 4 it will discriminate all metal apart from silver. So I'm going to leave it at about 11 o'clock, everything bar iron. Sensitivity, I think we'll have it on half, I won't run it max. Right, so first coin we've got is a George, I think it's a George III, yeah, a George III penny. Now I'm going to sweep these over the coil flat. I'm not going to do them end on, they're going to be all flat. And I will tell you the air gap. Ready? Oh, that's running out at 12 centimetres. Okay, next up we've got a silver sixpence. That ran out at 9. We've got a gold coin. I have a gold sovereign. Widowhead Victoria. So we go with that one. That's the one you want to find. That's running out at about 9.5 centimetres. Let's do some modern coinage. Let's go with a modern pound coin. That's about the same as the sovereign, 9.5. A modern 50p. That runs out about 8. And we've got a 2p, and then we'll do a 1p, and after the 1p we'll do a 20. £11.5, 1p. That's the same as a sixpence, about 8. 20p. Oh dear, 20p is not great. 7 centimetres. Now we've got 2 rings and we've got hammered. Let's do the hammered first. This is a Elizabeth The second hammer coin, silver. About the same as the big old penny, 12 centimetres. Got a silver ring I found on the beach, and a gold ring. We'll do the silver first. About 10. Gold one. Yeah, about 10. So far it's not doing the 20, nowhere near the 20 centimetres claimed depth, but like I said, that could be a family car buried up 20 centimetres under the sand. Anything's going to find that. As for a coin buried 20 centimetres under the sand, no. Not a hope. Not unless it's contained in a safe. Right, I'm going to just do a couple of discrimination. Tell you what, we'll whack it right round to discriminate everything bar silver. So the book says. And this is a solid silver ring. Yeah, good luck with that. Silver coin. No. So don't run it in all discrimination, because it discriminates everything. It's lying in the book. Let's have a... We'll put it round to about 3 o'clock. This is 3 o'clock. This is discriminating... Oh dear, it's not doing so well. 3 o'clock position is iron, nickel, zinc and copper. So everything else will be left. And that was the silver ring I just passed over it. So let's stick it round to 2 o'clock. And see if we can at least pick up some silver. Right, so we've got silver. Although it's not really picking up the hammered. And that is right up close. Let's see if it picks up gold. Ooh, no. Pound coin. Right. And we will go for the old penny. Right. So I'm probably not going to be running this in much discrimination when I go out. Let's try it on half. Half should be iron and nickel. Everything else is accepted. Yep. Although it doesn't really like the gold ring. Silver ring was fine. Pound fine. Oh no, don't like the 50p. 2p. Old penny. So I think for me, if I'm going to go beach hunting, it's going to be at the 10 o'clock position, because I don't want stuff to get missed. Really, I should try a piece of iron. Any old iron. Right, I've still got the discrimination that's set at 10 o'clock. I have got an Allen key, and we're going to try that over the coil. It's broken, so we'll just notch it up just a tiny bit. I'm happy with that. Let's get rid of the iron. Let's try an Allen key and a pound coin together. See what happens. Ooh. That pleases me. So let's pick up pound coin, even though there's a great big Allen key next to the pound coin. Interesting to see how that looks when we go out. Right, okay. I think, apart from the pinpoint, which I can't really show you indoors, I could try. Yeah, that's the noise you get from the pinpoint. Other than that, I think that's about it. That's how I'm probably going to set it up on the beach. How it handles the beach, we will see in the next video. Right, I'm going to put you down, turn you around, and we'll have a quick look through the instructions and the digging tool, and then that will be about it. Right, final thoughts. I think, yeah, I mean, it assembles nice and quick. The instructions are actually pretty good. They're not bad. I would set it up at home yourself, like I've just done with some test samples, because the discrimination, they've got guides, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock and whatever, but I've got a feeling every machine could be just a little bit different. So I think take it off full whack and you'll probably still get silver. yeah, I think the key is, if you're new to the hobby and you want to see how this thing works, it is just play with it at home, fiddle with it, set up a testing or a test bed in your garden, or even just air testing is alright. I don't really rate air testing because it's not a true example of what you're going to be doing, but it will give you an idea. Yeah, well, I've just got the digging tool out. I'm not going to use this. I've used one of these before and it didn't end well. It ended up in a tree. Yeah, it's a two-piece tool. It's a shovel and a pick. I mean, it'll probably be okay for sand, but I snapped one of these within 2 holes, I think, and it was a free one I got with my Garrett. Yeah, they're just nasty. And if you're going to be using it on the beach, these threads are going to fur up, especially that one. But it's a nice little extra in the box. I would advise headphones. It's got a small headphone jack, not the big headphone jack. I don't know what the sizes are, but I'm just going to run some little in-the-ear ones for now. And we're going to head down the beach. It doesn't say anything about land or beach saltwater mineralisation in here that I can see. So it just says it's got a waterproof coil. It doesn't say don't use it on the beach. So we're going to go and do some coin shooting, I think. It's been a hot weekend. Yeah, we'll see how we go. We've got to watch the next video for that one. As for detector envy, well, I think you'll find if you just take this out on the beach, don't be worried. Most people don't know what a good metal detector is. If you took it to a rally, okay, you might get some sniggers. But this is, can you detect on a budget? What do you get for 50 quid? And are the cheap machines any good? We're going to go and find out. We're going to go and find out. Right, thank you for watching. Any comments, stick them in the bottom. I'll try and answer. I'm not professional. No, I'm just an experienced user. And I will try. If you've had any similar experiences with a machine like this from Lidl, or the cheap knockoffs you can get online, yeah, stick a comment below. It's worth knowing. Have you had good experiences, bad experiences? Do you still use the machine? Did it help? I'd like to know. Right, that's a wrap. We're off.